What is going on here? My name is Marilyn Stemp and I work at the Sturgis Buffalo Chip. We are in the Big Engine Bar right here. The Big Engine Bar is out front at the crossroads at the Chip, the free access area. Adjacent to the Big Engine Bar is what we call the Horseshoe. And the Horseshoe is where almost all of the bike shows that happen during the rally here at the Chip happen. It's an awesome spot. If you're riding a motorcycle in the Black Hills during the Sturgis Motorcycle Rally, it doesn't matter what you're riding, because right here at the Sturgis Buffalo Chip, we have a bike show that you can ride into, show off that beautiful bike, and have a great chance at winning some really awesome stuff. And we kick it right off super early. Saturday, the very first Saturday of rally, which is August 6th, Sturgis Buffalo Chip School's Out Chopper Show. The really cool thing about that is it's presented by Motorcycle Knucklebusters, and this year featuring Classic Easy Rider magazine. So we've got some awesome partnerships there that are really going to amp up this show, and it's the 5th straight year of this show, specific for choppers. We have Mondo as our show hero who comes in. We'll have Dave Nichols from Easy Rider with us, Mario Krim from Motorcycle Knucklebusters. You may have seen his podcast recently. He's interviewing all of the cool kids. Billy Lane will stop in. You don't want to miss this show. We've got amazing handmade metal trophies and a ton of money, cash prize. Best of show gets $2,500. First place in every other class gets $500. So you really got to get to this show. So let's jump into Sunday where even bigger and better things happen. The FXR show and Dynamixer, which is promoted by Big Joe Milkey, happens for the 10th straight year, and we're super excited to celebrate this milestone with Joe. If you've ever been to this show, you know it is kaboom. People come out like crazy with FXRs. They're some of the most beautiful historic machines you ever want to see that came out of the Harley factory. It's just a great old time. It's a good vibe. It's a hangout. And Joe gets amazing cooperation from the entire industry with cool trophies, great prizes, and just a really good vibe. And Saturday is an extra big day because we've got a second show that day, and it's the inaugural running of this show. It's called the Wango Tango, and it's for Honda Goldwings, which is something you might say at Sturgis, which is this traditional Harley rally, but yes, indeed, we're mixing it up big time, and this is the brainchild of Big Joe Milkey from Snap Fabrications and David Chang from Croig, Cafe Racers of Instagram. You are going to love this show because it's completely new, completely different, and I wouldn't be surprised if you already know about it because David and Joe did a 1-month-long tour to promote this show across the country through the month of June. So please come out for that one. It's a new one you're going to love. Beginning of the week kicks off Monday with the Hardcore Performance Show. And that comes all the way from Philadelphia on the East Coast. This is John O'Brien's Hardcore Cycles. He does an awesome performance show and gets really remarkable cooperation from the industry, the performance companies you know. The show has a lot of pop-up vendors for the day, so in addition to all the cool bikes you're going to see, you're also going to have an opportunity to talk to vendors, company representatives, learn about parts and equipment, and maybe get some tips for your own bike in terms of performance. So you don't want to miss this show with John O'Brien at Hardcore. It kicks into Tuesday, August 9th. Tuesday, August 9th is our traditional Bike Rebels ride for women, and it dovetails into a full day for women at the Buffalo Chip. So naturally, the bike show on Tuesday is the women's show. Every woman is welcome to come. You don't have to worry about, oh, I didn't build this bike myself. That's not what it's about. Savannah Rose, who everybody knows, is running our show for us this year, and she has some zany categories, some interesting categories for prizes that kind of take the heat and pressure off of the, did you fabricate it yourself? That's not the point. The point is you ride that bike, and as a woman rider, you want to ride that bike into the Sturgis Buffalo Chip on Tuesday afternoon and sign up for this free show. Again, lots of cool prizes, some handmade trophies, and wonderful industry cooperation. Tuesday's an especially big day at the Chip because we don't have one, we don't have two, we have 3 bike shows that day. So if you're not that woman who just rode in with the Bike Rebels, you have an opportunity to show your bike at the Sportster Showdown over in Camp Zero. Camp Zero is just adjacent to the Chip, and it's where all the cool kids hang out. This show is especially fun because Pat Patterson from Lead Sled runs it. He usually gets a dump truck in there as the MC, and there's always crazy antics, goofy goings on, and it's combined this year with the Sportster Dirt Drags, a new element that Pat's bringing in, and you just never know what's going to happen. So if you ride a Sportster, or they have other categories, some mini bikes, not American brands, if I can say that, they make room for everybody. So just ride your Scrambler, your off-road bike, your dual sport, bring it over to the Sportster Showdown and they'll make a category for you. Then what's also happening that day at Camp Zero is the mini bike show. And this is another one that Big Joe Milkey handles for us. Big Joe you know from Snap Fab, and he's the guy that also does the Wango Tango show and the Dyna FXR mixer. So he's an all-around, equal opportunity, two-wheeled kind of guy. He opens his heart to mini bikes on Tuesday at Camp Zero, and it's just a zany, good old time. Wednesday, August 10th is my favorite show of the entire rally, and I only say that because I'm biased toward the platform that this show celebrates. It's the Evo Entanglement. This is the second year we're doing this show, and some people say that the Evo is the platform that saved Harley Davidson, and I think there's a rational argument for that. Those engines are reliable, dependable. Before EFI, they were all carbureted and anybody could work on them. And these days you can actually find a great bargain on these. So it's an everyman's kind of engine. Anybody can buy one, throw it into a bike, tune it, and ride it where you're going. So we're celebrating the Evo platform on Wednesday here at the Buffalo Chip, at the Crossroads in the Horseshoe. And talk about cooperation. Best of show winner gets a complete S&S V111 engine, plus a Paco rigid frame, plus a Baker OD6 transmission. I mean, guys, this is the basis of your next custom right here. You want to add to that some aftermarket parts from Billy Lane, stuff from Cometic Gasket and Klotz Oil. That's just best of show. Every other category, and I've got 7 more first and second places, even an Evo Sportster category this year, everybody's getting like cowabunga of prizes. So I want to encourage you to bring those Evos out. We want to see what you've done with those engines. Bill Dodge is our show hero. He will be here to judge these bikes. And we're also going to have a couple other celebrity judges I can't tell you about right now, but it's a show you don't want to miss, even if you just want to come and look to get ideas for your next bike. Big doings here on Thursday in the Sturgis Buffalo Chips Horseshoe for the bike show you can't miss. It's the Rat's Hole, famous, world famous custom chopper show, been going on forever. It's been going on so long that they are actually celebrating their 50th anniversary this year at Rat's Hole. It's really a cool thing to be around for. And if you've been to a Rat's Hole show before, you know. They've got categories for everything. The most radical customs in Sturgis that week will be at the Rat's Hole show. Those folks never miss it. You will see jaw-dropping, eye-popping kinds of custom work that you just won't believe. And we will have, of course, a 50th anniversary toast for Ted and Pam Smith, who have run this business since Ted's daddy started it back in the day. And in addition to the 50th anniversary week, there's one more thing I have to mention, but what is it? 50th anniversary. Oh, the other thing, of course, everyone remembers about Rat's Hole are the trophies that Ted makes by hand, one at a time. It's the classic Big Daddy Rat trophy on the base, super coveted in all of custom motorcycle world. So this is the only place you can get one. If you want to come have a chance at that, you've got to roll your bike in Thursday for the Rat's Hole show at the Buffalo Chip. So this takes me to Friday, the last day of the week, but don't you think for a second that that's a show that you don't want to get to. It's Tony Cianci from Florida Full Throttle Magazine, has been a really great partner of the Buffalo Chips for a long time. He brings his crew out. They set up a show that has something for everyone. Vintage, custom, women's category, three-wheelers, cruisers, choppers, you name it, Tony has a category for you to enter your bike. And that is on Friday. He wraps everything up by 4 o'clock right here in the Horseshoe at the Chip. And you want to make sure you get out here for that one. So I've been telling you about all of the custom bike shows that happen here at the Sturgis Buffalo Chip during the Sturgis Motorcycle Rally. There's at least one every day. Some days we have 2, some days we have 3. Whenever you decide to come out, pick your day, pick a bunch of those days and come see us. Almost all of the shows are free to enter, and there are tons of free prizes, including something I forgot to mention sooner, that Evo show that I like so much. Everybody who pre-registers for that show gets a free Mint Speed Shop limited edition flannel shirt. All you gotta do is sign up at the website, so go to buffalochip.com and do that. But the other aspect of all of these shows is that the best of show winner from every single day has a chance to compete on the main stage in the Buffalo Chip Amphitheater for the Custom Series King Award. We started it last year. It's an opportunity to be crowned King of Custom for the Sturgis Rally. And who doesn't want that, right? The winner gets all that glory on the main stage in the amphitheater in front of the big crowd, along with a one-off custom handmade trophy by Joe Milkey of Snap Fabrications. That guy who's running a bunch of the bike shows and really knows what it means to all of you who enter the shows to win on that level. So we want to see you come out, pick your show, pick a bunch of your shows, and come see us during the Sturgis Rally at the Buffalo Chip.